Next up is the mounting of the Tactical Shield Sling. You'll notice the Shield Sling has two different sizes of webbing. We have a 2-inch side and we also have a 1-inch side. The 2-inch piece we're going to mount here towards the bottom of the shield. Again, we're going to place this 1-inch webbing here that's connected to our 2-inch through our center D-ring. We're going to bring it back through our buckle. And where most people would stop here, we don't want to do that. We actually want to lock this webbing in, so we're going to return it and pass it one last time through the buckle. And we're going to do that both at the bottom side of the sling as well as at the top side. So now we're going to work our way down here to the 1-inch side where the quick release buckle is, and we're going to weave it through the center D-ring just the same as we did with the bottom buckle. Again, bringing it through the buckle. Once you pass it through, we want to return this webbing one more time back through the buckle. That prevents the sling from ever slipping and coming off that D-ring. So here, your sling is complete. If you want to use it in a stowed, clean position, there is a segment of elastic loop at the top. Just simply grab your webbing, fold it over, tuck it through this loop, again for ease of storage. Then when you need to deploy the shield or the sling, simply just pull on the strap and it comes loose and you're ready to go. If you find that you need to adjust your sling based on your size, at the top end of the sling there'll be some excess webbing. Simply open the Velcro, release the excess, and make your adjustment here at the buckle. Either direction. Once you find your desired length, go ahead and coil your excess back up. Velcro it back to itself. And you have your new length. Okay, to operate the sling, I'm going to grab the shield with my dominant hand, take my non-dominant hand, scoop the sling, and drape it over my head and shoulder. I'm now going to take that non-dominant hand and replace by placing it through the forearm strap up into the shield handle. When utilizing the shield, you always want to make sure that you're using the forearm strap in addition to the handle. That way, if you have to change angles and rotations, that shield stays with your arm. You want to keep it close to your body and at a slight blade off to the front of your body so that the shield is here. Not far away from your body out here, but in here where you can tuck your elbow in nice and tight. Make yourself a smaller profile, and you're just going to get a visual right over the corner of the shield right here. So this is the proper placement to make sure that we cover the majority of our center body mass and we minimize our exposure towards that threat in front of us. When the shield's not in use, I want to bring the shield nose down to that non-dominant hip, where I can now remove my hand from the forearm strap and the handle. To make my adjustment and to minimize the amount of movement of the shield, I have a pull tab here, a textured pull tab, that I'm going to pull across my body to slightly bounce, and I can bring the shield up to whatever desired location I want. I could even lift it, bring it up higher on my back. Again, tuck in the excess here. Now my shield stays with me at all times. I have access to all my tools on my tool belt. If we want to go back into a hot position, okay, we'll bring the shield back up. There's a release lanyard right here with a tiny ball on the end of it. I'm simply just going to pull on that. It's going to release the tension. The shield will drop back down into play. I reach behind, take that non-dominant hand, slide it right through the forearm grip as well as the handle, and I can bring the shield right back up to that shielded position. I can, again, make the adjustment if I want it here. I want to keep it next to my hip. I can make the adjustment where I want it. Down here towards the bottom, there's also a clip here. This is a quick release buckle. So if I need to get out of the shield in a hurry, I can simply compress while maintaining control of the shield, and I can get out of that shield if necessary or hand it off to another officer.